Rokia Traorè from Mali, Africa, one of the most important artists from the part of that world. Welcome to SKAPI interview in Norway.
Thank you.
Who is Rokia and why music?
Oh, as you said, I'm from Mali, and yes, I have a music career going on as a professional musician since 15 years, and I'm lucky to be able to experience festivals like this one. And yes, that's it. Making a living from music, and I mean, music and theater. Okay, music and theater, and many other skills in culture and art in general.
Those who have listened to your music say you are a very exciting artist who has a clear message to send out. Share your thoughts with us on this.
I know what I want as a person, and I like knowing what I want, because I think, yes, in this life it is worth the pain to take time, and I mean the effort to take time and know clearly what you want and be honest about with yourself and with the others. So I don't know, I guess this can be also healed through my music and my works in general. So maybe, yes.
You are sure today, I got the opportunity to watch it, The Dream, very, very intimate, focusing on Malian storytelling. How much of your real feelings is in this when you are on the stage performing?
This is a special experience, and I had to work for more than a year with a griot singer to be able to sing these songs. And I wrote a story. It's not exactly the Monday epic, but it's a story written about the Monday epic,
Yeah.
just a short part of the epic, which gives an idea of this Malian history, of this part of Mali's history, or West Africa's history, because a lot of people, or lots of people here can hear about griots and their tradition without knowing exactly what it is, and without knowing exactly who is Sunjata or things like that. So it was a work for me to show this part of Malian history as I understood it myself. And I am in between the two cultures, European and African, and Malian. When I write such a thing about Malian history or Mande epic, it is understandable by people I also am like part of in Europe. And yes, that's what I wanted, to show them my point of view and my way of seeing this Malian culture and the griot storytelling tradition.
Talk to us about the kora and the ngoni, the instruments, and how it influences music in Mali.
These are traditional instruments, and they are used in many styles of music, not just in traditional music, but also contemporary music. For example, myself, I use these instruments, not kora, but ngoni is still part of my orchestration on my regular show, if you can say, because what we saw tonight is something special. But on the show about the last album's show, there is still the ngoni, and the ngoni is also on the last album. So it's these instruments are very close to us. They are used every day in Mali. They are part of the tradition, but centuries ago, but still here, and used in the same time as modern instruments like guitar, drums, European drums, or bass guitar, or saxophones, or things like that.
As I sat down, I believe all the other people did the same, watching you tonight. Your artistic style is kind of special. What impact is it sending to young Malian musicians and the African society in general, do you think?
I don't know, I cannot realize exactly, because I think I'm just who I am and part of this African society, but a very modern side of African society. Because, of course, it's important to preserve our traditions in Africa, and even more important when you think about the history in Africa, slavery and colonization, it's important to know who we were. And before all these contacts with Europe, and also how we were and who we were during the contact, during slavery age and during colonization, and now who we are. So that means not refusing to assume the European part of our cultures, but also remember and stay rooted in our tradition. So I'm just like that in my life of every day, and also through my work.
A few weeks ago, I got the opportunity to interview the director of this, this
festival.
The festival, and she told me that she had invited a special lady. Why? Why do you think they chose you to come and perform?
I cannot know. I don't know. And there's who you think you are, and there is who the others think you are. And sincerely, I like being surprised by the others' opinion, bad or good, because yes, you have to accept also bad opinions and good opinions. And I don't know why, but what I described you as I thought I was is really sincere. So yes. I think I am a modern Malian African young woman, and many people like me who are part of this generation are in Africa, but also out of Africa working. They are back and forth. Some are stayed in Europe. So we are more free, and we are more open-minded, and probably assume more this mix of Africa, Europe.
I will make the interview short, because after performing for
yes.
1 hour tonight, singing all that 1 hour, telling the story, it takes a lot of energy. So I have one last question only.
Tell me.
The newspaper, the British newspaper, The Guardian, has characterized your work on the beautiful Africa as a brilliant work of music. Can you share with us your thoughts about that?
Of course, I'm glad when you make something and it's well received. It's yes, all an artist or any people working can expect when the result is well received, and in the same time, yes, it's probably also is a source of pressure, because sometimes you feel, okay, well, the next should be also good and have the same kind of review. But yes, it's helpful to continue working on the project, because such a project is not simply an album, but also it's a show. It's touring with this show and selling it and everything. So it just helps you to keep going on. And also the area of African music is not an easy one, especially now with the economical problems inside the music industry.
Thank you very much for making this interview possible.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.